Hey folks, welcome back to this Let's Play series of Remnants of the Precursors. I'm playing with Meklar, and my name is Ben. Okay, now all that important information's out the way, let's get on with this game. So, to the north of our empire, we've got the Alkari, who, if I remember correctly, were a pacifist nation. Now, that's not going to stop them from expanding, and it won't necessarily stop them from trying to attack us if we are too weak. However, they're less likely to do so, I believe. We also have these guys. Now these are the Persians, not to be mistaken for the Mercians, and they're a clone race of the Mercian. These have rolled up with a ruthless ecologist character, so these guys are going to be kind of problematic at some point, no doubt. Providing we keep stronger than them, we might be okay, but we'll see how it goes. As it stands, we're not doing very well there. The Persians have got a fairly large fleet strength, and knowing them, then this is not all going to be colony ships. This is probably going to be quite a lot of fighters and larger ships, so we need to be careful there. We'll also let's have a look. No, I was getting mistaken with the other game. I thought we had a war with humans, but that was the previous game. So okay, so now we know where we're at, and we just have a quick look at our colonies. Okay, yeah, we're still growing our systems. Yeah, so we need to increase the population and production on mainframe, but we've got 2 artifact planets. In fact, look, we're still only at 50% of the total production capacity on Zoltar too. So we do need to kind of increase our factory spending as much as possible, while still putting something into research. The Persians have taken Almazan, and it's not the best planet, but it is kind of within striking range of us now. So it is important that we start getting some missile bases up fairly quickly. I think that we can definitely do this now here on Meklar. Let me just adjust these sliders a little. There we go, that'll do. And so we're going to be trying to build a few missile bases. Now we've got Hyper-Vs, they'll be a little bit more effective. They're not going to stop a sustained attack or a really enthusiastic assault, but they might just stop people who aren't at war with us just sending ships over. Where are these going? I wonder where those are going to. Those fox bats. It might be worth us just trying to get some missile bases up now, just quickly, because we don't want these guys. Oh, what is that fox bat actually? We don't want those guys just damaging our colonies without being able to go to war, because that's something that can happen in this. Let's see what those fox bats are. They're okay. They're just scouts. That's okay. I'm not too worried about scouts. Nonetheless, I would, since this is an artifact planet, I think a couple of turns of spending just to put 1 missile base on there isn't going to hurt anything. Okay. Just put the growth back up, and yeah, we've just dropped that down. There we go. Meklar is the same. We're just gonna, yeah, this. I think that automatically adjusted for us actually. So let's just remove the ecology spending for the time being. Okay. We've actually got 85 population here on mainframe already. We should now start considering building a colony ship from Meklar, and we can colonize this minimal planet here. It's not a very good planet, but we need it. We need it as a front to prevent any of our opponents taking it. We want that planet, even though it's not very great. So let's go ahead and do that now. It's only going to take 2 years, and we can take that a little bit of time out of our research. Incidentally, where are we at with our research? Okay, we're not close to breaking through on anything. Oh, and that's partly because we've still got our research put into computers. So yeah, I mean, improved robotics control 3 would be really good, but there are other things that we need. Hold on a minute. Oh, we don't actually have Hyper-V yet. Okay. That's fine. Let's just. I'm going to split the. I'll split the research. It doesn't matter. Even just nuclear missile bases will be good enough. Okay, they want to sign a non-aggression pact. I don't see why not. For the time being. Okay, so we built that missile base there. I mean, they are on. They are quite close to us around here, but we have got other targets we can go to, and I would like to take the Merchant out first. Silicoid races are also a good one to target early because they don't care about ecological spending. They don't care about pollution, so their planets are they're difficult to use once you first get them. So you don't want them to take too many planets because you have to spend a lot of money kind of cleaning them up afterwards. Okay. What have we got here? So we've got a couple of fighters. Yeah, let's just get this colony ship working first. There we are. Take that defense spending down too. Mainframe, we're just still building up factories, that's fine. And Zoltar, we need to start building industry again. I'd like to put a little bit into tech still, so that we are utilizing that bonus. Again, that might be it might not be the most efficient way of doing things actually, in all honesty, but I'm not going to worry too much. I do want to get my tech moving because it's likely that we're going to be dropping behind everyone. Oh no, we're still ahead. I mean, that's kind of interesting. That is interesting. Improve robotics control 3 would be really, really good to get early. I don't know if I'd actually. I can't remember whether I rushed that. If I was rushing for that or not. I'm not worried either way. We're not best able to use it yet until we've got most of our planets up and running anyway. So I think I'd rather put the money into industrial growth. Let's just remove this the spending on this ship. Okay, and let's send this over here. Just need to make sure they've not got any guns on these ships. I don't think they have. They just seem to be scouts. What's that? Oh, I wonder. That is an armed ship. Okay. Well, we are. How far away are we? Let's just undeploy it again. Yeah, it's 3 years. Okay, so 3 years until we can get there. We should be okay. I want to take that before they do. Wow, look how many. We've finally got some reconnaissance on this faction, this silicoid faction, the Ignioids, sorry, and wow, they've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, they got 10 planets already. they're really going all out. And most of these we wouldn't be able to do much about taking. We could take that system there. Yeah, it's still out of our range, although we will be breaking hydrogen fuel cells pretty quickly. It won't take us long to get that. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, the Persians are going to war with us. This is not good. It's a medium ship. We've only got 2 fighters. I don't think we're going to do much to these guys. Yeah, let's just retreat. They're going to bombard this planet now. They're not going to be able to do much, but we do need to start sorting this out because that is a problem. So let's see what we can design. I don't think we can actually design anything new yet. I think we're at that point of the game where we haven't really got anything. So destroyers just got nuclear missiles. They're no use. I'd rather have fighters actually at this stage. I think. The problem is with the Merchant, the Persians or the Merchants, Persians and the Merchants, they get great maneuverability with their ships. They're really hard to hit, so we're going to need a lot more ships to be able to take them down than what they've got. Oh no, it's not the maneuverability. Sorry, they've got better weapons. That was right. It's the Alkari that have the maneuverability. Well, that's fine. Let's move that back to Meklar, I think. No, we can't. We have to retreat back to one of our planets. That's fine. Okay. Let's just start building fighters. Wow, we really was unfortunate. That's my fault. They've declared war because we don't have any fleet strength here. So those guys have taken the initiative early and they've decided to go to war. So let's start building some fighters, and we do need to still be building, going for research too, though. That's the important thing here. Where? Oh, there's my ship. I was just wondering where that ship had gone. Oh, that's interesting. Look, this is what's happened here now. When you click on the system, you can't actually select any of these little ships, any of these fleets that are nearby. That's deliberate. Ray's done that deliberately to stop this kind of flickering thing that was going on. So, okay, yeah, interesting. So you have to actually click on. Oh, you have to click on the planet now to see stuff that's nearby. Okay. All right, let's carry on. So these guys are also at Zoltar. We want to start putting some spending into ships as well. And we're going to rally them. We'll rally them over to mainframe. Meklar also needs to set the rally point for mainframe too. And we see if we can take down these ships. They're also sending some more in. This is not good. Okay, so we've got one missile base at Zoltar. That's kind of that's enough to be able to put off the odd ship, but it's not going to help us. I might just send a few off over to mainframe and from Zoltar and Meklar, and then get the rest of them staying here. Oh wow, they're really starting to bombard mainframe now. They want that planet. I think what we're going to do now is remove this rally point. I might set it for Zoltar instead. And yeah, we're going to have to keep pumping out these ships. Yeah, this is really, really not good. I might have bitten off a bit more than I can chew in this game. Okay, they're still bombarding that planet. Yes, we'll build a new colony and we'll call it Pentium, which is a very old IBM processor now. Okay, let's see what we can do. We do need to send some transports over to Pentium to get that planet up and running. Let's just send a few. I'm just going to send a few at a time, I think, because I don't want to heavily reduce our industry while we've got a war on. I wonder if we can get the Alkari to join this war. They've got personal deflector shield, and they want battle suits for it. I might take that, and let's see if we can get them to go to war. Oh no, they're not going to go for it. No, they don't want an alliance. It's a bit early for that. Okay. Well. Oh, I see what I'm doing. That's just purely because we're sending fleets over. So, sorry, we're sending colonists. So, this war is going to really significantly damage our economic output. It's not good. We really didn't want this. But that is the price you pay when you try to focus too heavily on industrial development. Unfortunately, yeah, they're gradually whittling their way down through our bases and population at mainframe. We've got a heavy population. There's not much they can do. They're not going to be able to invade us. I think we've got better technology than the Persians, actually. Yeah, we've got much better technology, and I'm fairly sure some of that technology of ours is in ground techs. Because if I remember right, we already got hand lasers, so that's 5. Deflector shields, we've got personal deflector shield now, so that's plus 10, and we had something else as well. We've got battle suits too, so we're doing plus 25. We're basically like Bulrathi at the moment. So unless they've got some similar technologies, they're not going to be able to take us in ground combat. So they need to bomb us, which means that we need to start kind of building lots of ships. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to put on the ships. We have absolutely nothing. We haven't even got Hyper-V. I might just go for Hyper-V rockets and just try and... man, this is a problem. I don't think these fighters are going to do anything to the Mercians. They'll destroy them quickly with their advanced computers. I don't think we're going to be. Yeah, they just sending piddling amounts of ships against these. I think these are large ships as well now. Let's have a look what they've got. No, they're mediums. They have got a large ship that has been seen. Right, but this medium has got 2, 3, 4, 5 lasers. So, yeah, we might be wasting our time building these small fighters at the moment. Let's design something else that's a little bit more robust. Bombers, I'm not bothered about. Let's just scrap that and put on some lasers. Definitely one of the best computers we've got and the best shields we can get. I'm not bothered about ECM jammer. Yeah, we can't fit 6 on. We can fit 5 on though, like the Persian ships are. I love that. It's like some jellyfish. It's brilliant. Okay, so we'll call this laser boat 1. Okay, so let's start building some of these dubious quality ships, and we'll send them up to Zoltar immediately. I think that we're probably better off. Yeah, laser boats. There we go. We'll start building some of those, and these ones change the rally point. Just oops. There we go. So we're just going to remove those rally points and we'll just start pumping these ships out. It's disappointing not being able to carry on with my tech research, but at this point it's really important that we move forwards with removing the Mercians. They've got to go. Or the Persians, they've got to go. I don't want to neglect my industrial output. I don't like having to balance things out like this. It's not efficient. You're better off instantly going for industry. But the problem is, if we'd have actually started building some ships slowly, it might have averted this war. That being said, maybe not, because their personality type is ruthless, so they're just going to do this sort of stuff. We've got to be careful as well. I mean, it might be worth talking to the Ignioids and seeing if we can get some kind of treaty with them, because let's get a better trade treaty. No, they're not interested in a non-aggression pact. If they attack us as well, this will be game over. So I'm fairly sure that these guys will keep to their NAP. Okay, so they're bringing more. Oh, that's right. These fighters have got here. These fighters are not going to do anything. I'm going to retreat them. I'd rather have them all massed at once. We're going to lose mainframe now, probably. Okay, so we've got Hyper V. Let's go for Gatling laser. I know people are saying that you should go straight up the tree, and I agree normally, but in cases like this, I'm going to need something to be able to fight with. Neutron pellet gun would be good, but it's a lot of research points that I'm not going to get yet. Mind you, I think I will just go straight for those. That might have been a mistake, but let's just try it anyway. Which means we are going to start having to put more into research. Let's just see how long it's going to take to get neutron pellet gun. Neutron pellet gun will give us an advantage. Okay, so we're getting 405 research points a turn. That's not a lot. Let's just crash research neutron pellet gun and see how we can go. Right? I might just. We do need ships too. Let's just try and get. We'll put Meklar into making ships. We'll build the ships at Meklar, and then we'll keep Zoltar putting research in. And I think that's probably the way to go about this now. Wow, this is it's an exciting game already. It really didn't take long to start getting really difficult. Okay, so we're going to get some laser boats. Our ships that are currently that we're heading to mainframe, we're going to come back. Oops. Okay, so we've got hydrogen fuel cells now, so we can travel further. Nuclear engines are really useful. So is inertial stabilizer. I've actually got into using this in one of my other playthroughs. I was using I was the Alkari, and I was using inertial stabilizers and then putting neutron pellet guns on fighters, and they were just really difficult for the AI to be able to deal with. Nuclear engines is what I'm going for next. I need better engines. Okay, so Meklar is now... Yeah, we need to be building more of these ships. Let's pump out these laser boats. I don't think that the Persians have actually much in the... Oh, they've run. They left. Okay, that's good news. We should follow this up. Now, they have got more ships. It might be worth just making more of these laser boats until we've got neutron pellet guns, and then we can switch. We'll switch production. It's going to take 5 or 6 turns to get the neutron pellet guns, and it would be good. I mean, these laser boats, they're going to be useful for a little while. They're not the best ships, but they will be useful. So let's get those guys. Let's get those guys up and running. Pentium, I've neglected, unfortunately. I probably should send a few more. Mind you, they're nearly at 50%. Yeah, let's just leave them for now. Just see what our relative fleet strengths are like now. Okay, so we're starting to catch up with the relative fleet strength. I want to be bigger than the Ignioids, and that's because I want to dissuade them from attacking us. Whether that'll work or not, because they're xenophobic, so we might well find that they attack us anyway. What is this? This is a Persian. Oh, it's a... Yeah, it's just one of those Wolverines. No problem. Okay. I'm going to send these to mainframe, and I'm glad we managed to we managed to drive them off from this planet. We didn't even lose them. We did lose some factories, but we'll soon grow those factories back. Yeah, let's grow those factories back quick, and then we can. Again, here we really want to be maxing out the industry on this planet, but I want those neutron pellet guns. Actually, I think the neutron pellet guns is really important for us to get. So. Yeah, let's try and I'll put everything that we've got into Meklar. I'm going to get these guys everything they've got into research. I am going to still build some factories actually, because I think that it's foolish not to grow your factories still. It will take a little bit longer to get the research, but I can deal with that. And here we go. We've broken a neutron pellet gun already. Now we can go for something bigger. Fusion bomb would be a good choice. Ion cannon would be another good choice. Fusion bomb would be an excellent choice because we are going to have to go and bomb those Martian planets. Although I don't know what they've got in the way of missile bases yet. HyperX are okay. I just don't find. Maybe in the comments you guys can tell me why it is that you would use missiles in this game more than beam weapons. I understand that you can use them for hit and run tactics, and that's cool. I just find that even HyperX at this stage of the game just don't really seem to do that much damage. It might just be the way that I'm using them, but let me know what you think in the comments, guys, because I'm interested in your opinions on that. Gatling lasers, just, yeah, I'm not that bothered. Ion cannon's good. This is a good beam weapon. And you know, it does more damage, 3 to 8 points of damage. It's not bad at all. That might be a good thing to go for. I do like fusion bomb though, but I don't know if we'll need it yet. Yeah, oh, I think I'm going to go for ion cannon so we can get a decent gun on a large ship, and then if we do have to bomb anything, we'll just make do with what we've got. It doesn't look like they've got any missile bases. Oh, they've got 3 bases up on Adhill. And they've got 7 up on their homeworld of Ylaria. So they don't really have much guarding that there. I'm gonna start. Let me just set a rally point from Zoltar to mainframe. I actually go into the fleet screen, and then we're gonna set multiple rally points all to mainframe. There we go. Actually, Pentium. Let's try again. I don't want Pentium going there, so. In fact, we really needed to do 2. There we go. Okay, so now we've got everything that's producing a ship is transporting to is automatically forwarding it to mainframe. Okay, now it's time to re-equalize our allocations. Class 2 deflector shields would be really worth getting. Because we haven't got anything in the way of deflector shields. If we want to build a decent large ship, we want shielding. They don't need it, but it's just it keeps them alive longer. And I mean, anything that keeps your ships alive longer is good, right? Okay. Still pumping the ships out. I'd like to have large amounts of these laser boat 2s. I think that the more of these laser boat 2s we've got, the happier I will be. And if we can just, we don't want to stunt our growth too much by putting too much into ships. But look, we are starting to catch up now with regards to our fleet strength. Wow, the Alkari are doing really well, aren't they? They've got massive production and population. I'm glad that we've got this NAP. We might be able to. Let's just talk to them a sec. See if they've got anything that we can have. They've got. They had improved ecology. I'm just thinking. Oh, they've got neutron pellet gun now. Oh no, that's right. Sorry, this is what we're trading. God, I'm stupid. Okay, so I could probably give them deep space scanner. Let's just have a look. I'm just going to see where we're at with our own research in that regard. Oh, we're going through improved eco rest. Oh no, it's advanced terraforming, and we can get that ourselves. I'm not going to bother trading them for that. It's only 100 points. I mean, I could get that in a turn, so I'm not worried about trading. Okay, let's just keep going with this. Pentium is off to a bit of a slow start. We probably should send a few. I'm a bit reluctant to send transports from Zoltar. Let's send a few from here. And just put a little bit back into our growth. Yeah, maybe I'll just send them from here too. Let's try and get Pentium up, going really fast, and that would. Okay. We'll just readjust those now. Oh, we still need to keep growing population on Zoltar. So they could. What is it? 3 they can control. 3, 6, 9, 12, 24. Yeah, we need to grow some more pops. And Meklar. Yeah, let's just put everything into ships right now. Okay, once we've got a reasonable sized fleet here, I'll feel a bit safer. They will start building something to counter our ships. So and it's they will do more damage to our ships than we will to them, because they're the Mercians, and they are a Mercian based race at least. So yeah, let's carry on with this plan, and then I'm going to start switching back to research again, because we need to get more of a tech advantage. We do have a tech advantage over these guys, and that's one thing that's saving us right now. Ignioid ships. Yeah, they look like they're really moving into us. Look how big their empire is now. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. They've got 11. Yeah, it's impressive. That's how the silicoids roll, though. Yeah, that's just how they go. Okay. Okay, look, we're starting to get a decent sized fleet now. Once the rest of these have arrived, how are we doing with factories on the mainframe? Well, we're getting there at least. Let's put some more spending back into. Yeah, try and get these factories up while still maintaining some kind of research. It's not very efficient doing it like this, actually, but maybe I'll just blitz it through. Yeah, I mean, nuclear engines, by the way, is another thing that we really could do with going full fast. Because nuclear engines will give us at least a little bit of defense against those gunnery skills that the Persians have. Okay, still pumping out the laser boats. And there's class 2 deflectors, and we've got planetary shields on the horizon, which is good. Just take a look at the overall situation again quickly. Okay, our fleet strength is the biggest now. That's better. We might be able to, if we do enough damage to. Let's have a look. Just have a look at the Persians. What was their personality type? Ecologists. So if we blast their populations, we'll be able to push them back. Now they haven't got any missile bases here yet, which is good. I need to see what they've got on this ship. It might be worth building a ship with a battle computer on now. Let's try and get a large ship with a battle computer on. Probably a bomber of some kind. No, we We've still not really got much in the way of decent technology for it. We've got shield, class 2 deflector shields now, and we've got MPGs, which I like. So 20 neutron pellet guns would do quite a lot of damage to those ships that they've got. Maybe if we put 10 nuclear bombs on, that might work. What are they? How much are they doing? 3 to 12. No, we don't need it yet. I'm not worried. I'm just going to go straight for the MPGs. I like neutron pellet guns. They're good. They're not the best that you can get. I mean, there are definitely better things than that. But it's a good early game tech because it reduces enemy shields. And just see, I'm just trying to remember what they are actually using. They're not even using shields on their ships. At least not that we can see. We don't know what's on these ships here. One of them may well be a colony ship, but I don't know about that. Yeah, their fleets aren't particularly impressive, but then again, neither are ours. I do think though that if once all these ships have arrived here, where are they going? I'll tell you what's confusing me, and that is that they're the same colour as us. I don't like this, even though I see how Ray's dealt with this, but I think it'd be nice to have some more colours. I think, or some other way of distinguishing fleets so that I'm not looking at them and seeing theirs. Okay, so laser boats. Yep. Let's just carry on. At this point, I need to start... Oh, there we go. We've nearly maxed out our factories. Yeah, it was probably wise doing that. I should have done that at the start, really. But I did want to get neutron pellet gun. Let's start rolling back these ships now a little bit and working back into research. Where are we with our research? Yeah, we're kind of tempted to start... I mean, we do want all of these things. All of these things in this that we're currently researching are really important. So it might be wise just to allocate them, especially since we've got a numerical advantage over their fleets now. Okay, Zoltar's reached its maximum number of factories. I want Zoltar just researching now. That will do me. In which case we can. Yeah, I didn't build that ship, and the reason being was because I kind of want better engines on it. It's not going to come for a while though. Let's see. Oh, it's 645. Maybe we just crash research nuclear engines, and then I can put it onto a large ship, and then we can go after the Persians. Okay, we might have averted disaster here, guys. It was nail biting for a little while. I thought that they would be able to. I thought they might take our planet, that wonderful research planet. It wouldn't be the only one that we'd got, but yeah. We might have survived that. Okay, so we've got iridium fuel cells, which are going to be really useful. However, inertial stabilizers are also really useful too, especially if you put them on small and medium-sized ships. It makes them very hard to hit. Sublight drives is warp 3, and that is also really useful. I mean, you know, the faster you can move in warp and the more maneuverability you've got in combat, the better. It's a no-brainer, but I do like inertial stabilizer, and the fuel cells would be useful too. I think for the time being, I'm not worrying about the fuel cells, so it's going to be a choice between these two. Having faster ships is good. I might go for the inertial stabilizer actually. No, let's go for sublight drives. If we do find that we're taking a kicking in combat, then we could actually change that up. So now we've got nuclear engines, and let's just give them the bigger maneuverability. Gives them some defense. Okay, what else have we got? No, that's about it. We could actually make them bigger and harder by giving them and then dropping the amount of MPGs on them. That's something that we could potentially do. So we could just have 9 neutron pellet guns and instead give them a massive amount of armor. Now that would give them 150 hit points instead of 100. But I don't know. Actually, I think I'd rather have the guns. I think different people have different opinions on that. Oh, we got lucky 0. So yeah, I'm gonna now this is gonna be the first ship that I'm gonna design. So the first large ship, I should say. NPG. I'm gonna call it an Npg Bomber, just so I remember what's on it, and I'll call it number 2 so that we know that it's got a nuclear engine on and maneuverability of 2, and it's got a battle scanner as well, which is going to be important. So Meklar, I want you to immediately switch to building the Npg Bomber model. It's going to take 4 years. That is no problem. We can bash it up to 2 years if we remove all our technology spending. Let's equalize those allocations out again. We're about to break industrial waste 80, which is going to give us a big boost to our economy. So let's get it on. I don't think that these guys. I think we can probably take them now. Let's wait for those other laser boats to get up there. A terrorist from the human triumvirate has assassinated the Persian diplomat, placing the 2 empires on the brink of war. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, whilst they did look a bit scary, mind you, they still look a little bit scary. They did look a bit scary, but not when they're at war with 2 people. I think that let's just see if they are actually at war with. No, they're not at war with the humans. They've got a non-aggression pact. That's quite interesting. It's a shame we can't actually see those guys yet. Just check out. Oh right, we want to increase our security spending a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit into it just so they can't, because we've actually got a tech advantage, and well, we did have until the Alkari caught up. I wonder what the Alkari have got. Let's just see if they've. Deuterium fuel cells might be okay, and they want nuclear engines for it. Yeah, I'll give them that. I'll give them that. They're not being completely hostile to me at the moment. And also, every time that you trade with something with them, yeah, you get this bonus. You get this technology exchanged bonus, and it's +5. So we might also be able to get a better trade treaty with them too. That's always worth going for. I'm not going to trade with those guys yet. I mean, obviously, you want the most trade you can get, the better, because every time you get trade, it adds more trade income. But it does take some time for those trade agreements to start becoming profitable. So if you start taking, you know, if you keep swapping them and upgrading them, it takes a lot longer for you to start making any money out of them, and you know, you've got to be a little bit careful there. Oh, we have actually got some money in our treasury. Let's pump up. Let's pump up Pentium. Yeah, they've got 30 production, so let's just double the size of that. Let's get this planet up and running. It's never going to be a great planet, this, until we start getting some terraforming on it. That being said, it's always worth. I mean, every planet is worth something, and if nothing else, they are a buffer between you and the enemy. So I mean, these minimal planets aren't even that bad. Then at least they're not hostile. On hostile planets, you know, it takes twice as long to develop anything on them. Okay, there we got our first Npg bomber, and we've got deuterium fuel cells now, which has increased our range. We can actually start exploring some of these other stars now. We are likely to bump into the humans, I suspect. Let's build us. I want those building Npg bombers. Let's build some more scouts. In fact, let's just redesign our scouts now. We've only got 2 in that fleet, so let's destroy them. Just scrap them, sorry. And we're going to put nuclear engines on them. We don't need anything else. Just the nuclear engine and the reserve fuel tank. We could probably put a laser on them just to. No, it's not. It's not even worth it. Scout 2, an imaginative name there. Okay, so let's just start. We'll start building a few of these Scout 2s, and we'll start sending them out to these planets around. Mainframe is currently trying to max out its factories. I might just put a little bit of spending there into. Well, probably might be better off putting something into missile bases actually. No, I'd rather have the factory spending in the technology actually. I don't see any immediate danger. Oh, well, mind you, they are starting to get a rather big fleet. And nothing on the size of mine though. 37 medium ships with that many with that many lasers is actually okay. So I'm going to wait until we've got just one of these bombers. How many turns is that going to be? 2 years. Yeah, because it's a faster ship. So what I'll do is I'll send these off first, and then I'll send the Npg Bomber later, and it will catch up. Okay, so we've got the maximum number of colonists here now. We just need to max out its factories. Meklar is still building Npg Bombers. How many have we got now? I think it's just one. Yeah, we've only got one. Improved eco restoration. Okay, so that's just going to improve our economy all over, because we're going to be paying less for all the pollution that we have to clean up. Improved terraforming 10. I'm going to go for that straight away, and we'll immediately get that pretty much. I think we're likely to. Where is it? Yeah, we're almost breaking the threshold. Reduced industrial waste as well. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to start adjusting our sliders a little bit more now. So because of that technology we just researched. So let's you see how much you actually save a lot of money with that technology. It's really worth it. They're just really good. Don't want to be building any more fighters. Oh, it's fighters I was building. I thought I was building scouts. Silly me. And okay, we've got one Npg bomb. Right, I'm going to send these guys over now. Oh, hang on a minute. Are they moving? I'm going to wait one more turn and see where they're sending those. There's improved terraforming plus 10. No. We'll go straight for controlled dead. They are moving towards us. Okay, so they're coming to mainframe. They're going to find. I don't know what's on these catamount ships, but I'm fairly sure that the Persians aren't doing very well with their technology. Yeah, I thought not. I think once we thrash, I'm hoping that we'll be able to thrash them here. I wonder if we can just crash. If we can just get some. Build some missile bases here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's transfer some funds into mainframe. See if we can crash build it. Yeah, there we go. We should be able to have one missile base by the time they arrive as well. Not sure how much one Hyper-V will do, but you know, it's worth it. So let's stop building scouts now here. Don't need any more scouts, that's enough. And we're just going to put everything. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I see what's happening. There's no point in building more factories until we've grown our pops. Let's just get our pops growing fast. There we go. I'll put some more into tech, and then we'll build some more factories and just fully maximize the side of Zoltar. We can actually terraform now, so I'm going to build this one Npg bomber. Let's get one more of them. On their own, they're not going to be all that much, but if we get 2 or 3 or 4 or 10, those things will be really, really useful. A highly destructive computer virus strikes Alkari research centers, destroying years of research in fusion bomb. Good. Okay. We just built 2 Npg bombers, and here's our ship combat over mainframe. Okay, they've got 1 laser and 2 nuclear bombs. This thing's useless. I fully expect that we will be able to defeat these quite easily. Yeah, just keep. We've got a missile base now, so we're only firing a few missiles, but it's significant. Let's just wait there. Yeah, I mean, look, even these nuclear missiles, sorry, these Hyper-V missiles are actually doing some damage. It's the laser boats that are really going to do the damage here, I think. Okay, so we've destroyed one already. Let's just keep firing with that missile base and engage with our fighters. Yeah, these guys don't stand a chance. There we go. The laser boats just made mincemeat of them, as expected. Right. So Zoltar's reached his maximum number of colonists. Excellent. Now we can put something into. Let's just do 20 a year. That's fine. And Meklar we want to grow too. Let's just grow that in 1 turn if we can. temporarily put the rest into tech. Where are we with our tech spending? Okay, we're 50% chance into breaking into reduced industrial waste. Oh wow, I've got really carried away with this game and gone well over time. I'm going to finish this turn, guys, and then I'll call it an episode, I think. Right, let's actually start sending these to over to Al-Maysan. So next turn we're going to send those Npg Bombers. Improve robotics control 3. Now we are really starting to powerhouse. And we've also got reduced industrial waste 80% as well at the same time, which is also great. We've got a big choice here. ECM Jammer Mark 2 I'm not bothered about. Battle Computer Mark 3 is good, but there's also Battle Computer Mark 4. Again, ECM Jammer 3 is not great. Improved Space Scan is really useful. It's really useful, but at the moment I think I might prefer the Battle Computer. Mind you, this will tell us when we can actually determine the destinations of enemy ships. Let's go for Battle Computer Mark 5 for, Mark 4 first, for the main reason that it's going to push our computer techs up. Duralloy, reduced industrial waste 60%, or Zortrium. Let's just go straight for Zortrium. Unless we get attacked by somebody else, at the moment we're probably okay with regards to fleet strength. Look, out of everybody that we can see, we're winning on fleet strength. We're winning on technology by a long way, and actually the game is calculating our power at 38, which is higher than everyone else, so that's fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to send... Oops, what's going on here? Let's just... I don't want those scouts going, and I don't want the fighters going. Let's just send those two Npg Bombers. And let's send our scouts out, and after that I'm going to send one scout up there, one scout there, and one scout down. Send one scout down here. Oh, can't do that. Let me just have a look at those, where they went. Okay, no worries. I was going to leave that. Okay guys, and I'm going to call the episode quits there, and then we'll roll the turn on next time. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you're enjoying the series in the comments. Take care, bye.